channel. This week for you guys, I wanted to do a tag video I've been thinking about for a while. I'm almost at my book reading goal for the year, and so I've read through all these romance novels with all these books, and I have accumulated quite the amount of book boyfriends. So I originally was going to just tell you guys about all the ones that I have fallen in love with, but there are just so many. I decided to dig up a tag to kind of narrow it down a little bit more. So I found this tag. It's kind of old. I'm gonna link the original down in the description for you guys if you want to check it out. Maybe we can get it going again, who knows, but this is gonna be basically the romance book version of this tag, so we're just gonna jump right into it. Number 1, most romantic boyfriend. This was very hard to narrow down, especially because most of these guys are kind of troubled, I guess, so the real romance stuff doesn't really hit. But if I had to pick one, I would say Jet Keller from Jet by Jay Crownover, because he's a lead singer, he's a musician, and he like kind of woos like the people with his singing ability, and then just like the girl he gets involved with, he like sings her to sleep every night, and it's really romantic and he's really sweet, and then he like flies back across like oceans to be with her when something really bad happens. And so I just think it's very romantic gestures that he does, and yeah. Number 2, dark and moody bad boy with a good side. I would probably say all of them if that was an option. If I had to narrow it down, I would probably say my top 2 would be Drew Callahan from the One Week Girlfriend series and Travis Maddox from Beautiful Disaster, because both those boys got a lot of dark and moody going on and they have a good side. So paranormal boyfriend. I haven't read many paranormally books in a while, so I kind of had to jump back for this one, and I choose Sam from the Shiver series. He's half human, half werewolf, that kind of thing. And I absolutely loved him. It's been a while since I've read that book, so I can't remember exactly why I liked him so much. But ever since the Twilight series, I always really liked Jacob more than I liked Edward, so I've always had a thing for werewolves. So if I had to pick a paranormal boyfriend, it would definitely be Sam from the Shiver series. Number 4, a boy you want to tame. All of them? But if I had to choose one, I would choose Dean De Laurentiis from The Score by Elle Kennedy. I think he's definitely got that like, don't care, I'm gonna do what I want kind of thing going, so you kind of gotta reel him in a little bit. So I'd pick him. Boy you would friend zone. Okay, so this was kind of hard for me because a lot of them I really liked a lot, so I don't know if I'd want to friend zone any of them. But as far as having to choose, I would definitely choose Brandon from Taking Chances. The girl in that book, she kind of goes back and forth between 2 guys, and she has to kind of choose which one she loves more, even though she loves them both. But Brandon was the one that I personally didn't want her to be with, and so I would friend zone him. Not that he's a bad guy or anything, I just didn't like him that much. Number 6, your soulmate. I think I would choose Andy from The Blonde Date, because it's like a short, it's like a novella for the Ivy Years series, and he's very like, I feel like he's more real on the sense of like how most guys that I've met in my life are, and he's very like sweet and nice and all of those things, and I think on like a soul level I relate to him more than most of these other like troubled guys and what they're going through, so I think I would pick him. Boyfriend you'd want to elope with. I think I would choose Mal Erickson from, let's see, Play from the Stage Dive series by Kylie Scott. First of all, he's a drummer, and I have a thing for drummers, and he's just like, his comedic timing and wit and like all the stories from that series that he's in like kills me, and so I think if I was like just to jump and go, it would be with him. Even though ironically, the first guy in that series is the one that goes and like gets married on a whim in Vegas, but I don't know, there's just something about him I didn't like as much, but Mal definitely. Number 8, the boyfriend you'd venture anywhere with. I think I'd have to go with Prince Henry from Royally Matched because he's a prince, and who wouldn't want to travel with the royal treatment? I mean, and he's hilarious, so it would be non-stop laughs and entertainment everywhere you went. Number 9, boyfriend you'd want to be stuck on a deserted island with. Okay, this one's super easy. I read the book On the Island by Tracy Jarvis Graves, and I would pick TJ Callahan because he was stuck on an island and he was perfectly capable of like building a house and kicking a shark's ass and all these magical things that you basically need to survive on an island, so I would pick him. And number 10, most badass boyfriend. I think I'm gonna have to go with Rule Archer from Rule by Jay Crownover, because he's covered in all these tattoos and he has all these like badass piercings, and he like looks like this really badass guy like on the outside, so like everyone kind of is like but like once you get to know him, he's all very like soft and stuff, but like he's real quick to like kick somebody's ass if he needs to, so he's definitely badass in my book. So yeah, so that's all the questions for the romance novel boyfriend tag. So if you're watching this video, consider yourself tagged, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have one more book to read until I have met my goal for reading this year, so I'm pretty sure I'm going to be done with that before my next video, so expect my next video to be a new goal for myself. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I hope you have an amazing week, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye!